Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Miami Dolphins. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from South Florida. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Dragon 6, Cougar 19. Set go.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
First down.
Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
Here we go. Set.
They put Wilson in motion. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Jordan Brooks.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Okay, break.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Ready? 70.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it.
There on the tackle. A gain of
it's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
3rd and 1.
Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. There. Go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Set go.
To throw, here's Willis. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers will take over here just past the 30.
Here we go.
That's Washington, the man in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Teams practice this every single day. It's just scramble drill, and there's just basic rules once the quarterback breaks contain. If you're deep, work back to the quarterback. If you're short, go deep. And just make sure everybody works their way in phase in the same direction as the quarterback.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's
19
first
tight,
and 10.
19 tight. Let's go now. Ready?
Willis. Going for it all. Loose inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
The kicking team off for the extra point. The kick
His kick
is good. And the Dolphins will take
Makes
a
the score
7-0
Dolphins
lead.
7. Steelers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him
Steelers take
down
over
short
first
of the
and
20-yard
10
line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On the ready. Go. Check go.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And a good job following his
Ball carried by
blockers, a
number
gain
20.
of 7.
He
It'll
was
be
brought
second
at
down.
the 26. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Warrior 70. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Curve 19. Curve 19. Go.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks.
Second down.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Here's Willis. That one incomplete. The
Willis's
defender right
pass
there to make the play.
Forced to the ground
And it's second down.
incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Now Willis. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he's going to be dropped after a
Willis's
pickup
pass
of about 5.
complete to Devon Achane. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ready. Set.
It's 3rd and 4.
Set up. Bronco 80. 70 Timberwolf.
Throwing Willis. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds.
60
They've
Maverick,
got to
60
stop
Maverick.
if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Set up.
Throwing Willis. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
Let's go now. Set up.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he works past the 40,
Rico Dowdle,
taken
the ball
down
carrier.
after a gain of 7.
Taken down at the 41. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
From
2nd
the
and
41.
2.
Here's 2nd and a couple.
Ready. 19 left. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down
A gain of
inside the
15
45.
yards. That's good for
15-yard
Steelers
pickup there.
first down.
Good for a Steeler first
First
down.
and 10 at the 44-yard
70
line.
Ranger. 70 Ranger. Come on. Come on. Set. Panther. Hurk. 60 man. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll just get rid of this.
The pass
Smart
on
play
first
to
down.
throw it away. And that'll set up
Incomplete on the
second down.
throwaway.
Nice example
It's
there,
second
Mike, of the
down
quarterback
and
just
10.
being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Cowboy 8. Here we go. Here we go.
Watch
Checking 18. Go.
On the ground, it's Dowdle.
Rico
And this will be a
Dowdle,
short
the ball
gain
carrier.
down to the 41-yard line. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down.
Pickup.
Panther 60.
And
Panther
it's
60.
third down.
Watch the wide out. Watch the wide out. 7 Pirate. Hey, Smash.
Metcalf, the motion man.
Warrior 70. Check go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
The third down
DK
pass.
Metcalf was the intended target.
For DK Metcalf.
And it's going to be
Incomplete.
fourth down.
I think he
Hill on the
predetermined
coverage.
that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Shot 60. 7 Cougar 19. Ready. Quick, quick, quick.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. On the move left. He's going to keep it himself.
Malik
Initially,
Willis
Mike,
on
a
the
really
scramble.
good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback.
Brings up
He's
2nd
forced to
and
pull it
5.
down and turn into a
At the
runner.
40-yard
A little
line.
slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achan. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready. Bronco. Check go.
Willis now to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's
in the end
incomplete.
zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
That's complete. Calvin Austin.
Let's go.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of
First
10
catch for him on the
yards.
afternoon, and it results in a first down.
60
First down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the
70
45-yard line.
19 Lion.
Throwing is Willis. That one out wide to Achan.
Willis's
And he's
pass
brought down
complete
after
to
a
Devon
gain
Achan.
of 6 on first
A
down.
7-yard pickup.
From the
Mustang
38 now,
And 3
here's 2nd
at
down
the
and 3.
38-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Set up.
To throw is Willis. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in
That's
time.
another
It's a first down.
Dolphins First down.
A
First
gain
and 10
of
at the
16, good
22-yard
enough
line.
for a first
Ready,
down.
set.
Here's 1st and 10.
2. 70 Lion. Ready.
They'll run with Achan. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Achan.
Give him 10 more on that
10
one.
more
Just
yards.
enough for another
That's
first
another
down.
Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard
Come
line.
on. Come on. Ready, ready.
Willis to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Watch the whip. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bob. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is
7-yard
T.J.
loss. Brings
Watt
up
getting
third
home
down.
to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
Ready, break,
So
driving
backed
60.
up after the sack, and now it's third
Ready?
and long.
Go.
Willis now to throw. He finds Austin with the grab. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Gain on the play.
So now the
It's
Dolphins
fourth
turn it
down.
over to their field goal team. His kick
The field
is
goal
good.
is good.
And the Dolphins
Makes
go
the
out to
score
a
Dolphins
10-3
10,
lead.
Steelers 3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard
Steelers
line.
take
That's where the
over
drive will
first
start.
and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Nineteen, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Bronco 80.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Dolphins take over.
It's
first
not
and
often,
10
Mike, that everything
at the
breaks right
28-yard
for
line.
this type of
Seven
return
Pirates,
off
seven
of an
Pirates.
interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just
Bronco
flip
80.
around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his
Complete
offensive
to
teammates
Devon
looking over their
Achane.
shoulder for their position.
A loss of
Lost
a yard.
one on the last play, so now it's second and
The
11.
Steelers 29-yard line.
Let's go. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Eagles. Check out.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to get the football, and they'll have it
They'll take
just past
over
the
first
20-yard
and
line.
10 at their own
The best way,
21-yard
Mike, for a
line.
defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
13
And this is
yards
going to
on
be
the
a
play.
Steelers first down
And a
as he
Steelers
gets it to
first
about the
down.
34-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Steeler first
Let's go.
down.
70 line. Go.
Another run here with Johnson. And that one
Number
shut
20,
down
the
pretty
ball
quickly.
carrier.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Right at
Nothing
the
more.
line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
2 minutes to go
Second
here
and 10
till halftime.
At the 34-yard
We'll come back
line.
to Miami after this.
Ready.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Get up.
Back to throw. That's complete. It's Metcalf. He's going to be out of bounds inside the
It's a gain of
40-yard line.
29.
That one's
That's
good for
a
29.
Steelers first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Yards. That's
Give them
another
17
Steelers
more, and they are
first
on
down.
a roll.
It's a gain
Another
of 17
first down.
yards. First down,
Here
Steelers.
we go. Here we go. Check
Metcalf,
back.
the motion man.
Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check go.
From the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell
The pass.
Washington.
Complete
And they'll
to
get about
Darnell
half of what they
Washington.
needed. It's a pickup
A
of 5 and
6-yard
sets
pickup
up
brings up
second and 5.
4 at the
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go, shot.
That's
60
Washington, the
Bison,
man
60
in motion.
Bison. Hup.
They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Got it. Ready?
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3?
Set. Panther 11. Panther 11.
That's Washington, the man in motion.
Ready, ready?
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on 3rd down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
18 Cardinal. Hey, Smash.
They put Wilson in motion.
Hurt, hurt. Street, street. Go.
He'll look to throw. That is caught. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. That touchdown number 30 on the year. One shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
'79 Broncos. Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Comes to me, it's me.
Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Willis. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and good. And the Steelers go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Dolphins 10. Chris Boswell
Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Set up. Let go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
60 Bison. Wide.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Here we go.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
fire, 70. Here we go, shot, go.
Here's Willis. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the
A
Dolphins
big one there
first
to
down.
start the second half.
First and 10 at the
37
28-yard
yards.
line.
70.
Now Willis. Now a screen set up for Achan. And he's brought down
Willis
after
is
a
passed.
gain of
Complete
6
to
on
Devon
first down.
Achane. A
From the
7-yard
21,
pickup.
here's second
Brings up
and 3.
Second and 3 at the Steelers' 21-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Achan. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the
It's
line.
now third down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready, ready, ready.
Throwing, Willis. That's taken in by Achan. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Get up.
Throwing, Willis. He's got the first down and more than that.
17
A
yards.
gutsy call, but
That's
they
good
pay
for
it off.
Dolphins.
It's a gain of
First down.
17.
First and
From the
goal at
4-yard line,
4-yard
trying to
line.
punch it in. First down and goal. Achan trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Tackle made at the 3-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up second.
A little
and
closer.
goal.
Here's second and goal.
Down. Cougar 19. Panther 60. Panther 60.
To throw, here's Willis. Flushed to his right. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Malik Willis. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the
The Steelers take
21-yard
over
line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready. Set.
Now Dowdle. And he'll plow forward for a
Rico
gain of
Dowdle,
4
the
yards.
ball carrier. He was brought down at the 26. 4 yards on the pickup.
Second down
Second and
and 6
6.
now from the 26.
70 Timberwolf. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Viking 18. Set go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown,
For the
Pittsburgh.
point after.
Boswell
The kick is
adds the
good.
extra point, and the
Makes the
Steelers
score
will go up by
Steelers
7.
24, Dolphins 17.
Boswell now, following the
Chris Boswell,
touchdown,
the kickoff for
back out to
Pittsburgh.
kick this one off.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Bronco.
Willis now to throw. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Asante Samuel Jr. on the coverage.
60 by 6.
Throwing is Willis. He'll get this out to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A gain of 1. Brings up
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And this ball incomplete on third down. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and that's going to lead to a fourth down.
By Jamel Dean.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. That's Washington, the man in motion. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
Made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawks.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. He gets this one complete to Pittman. 17 yards on that connection. That's a Steeler first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Steeler first down.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. Past midfield to the 45. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10.
Yards.
It's first and goal.
That's another Steelers.
That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 53 yards.
At the 7-yard line.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with first and goal.
On the RP, and he's in! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw is Willis. He'll go right and find his running back, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12 yards.
That one good for a dozen, and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
Willis now to throw. That one out wide to Achan. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. From just shy of midfield, here's second down.
Ready? Stop. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's gonna look deep for Tyreek. And he will score! Game on! Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins.
The kicker on for the point after.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Dolphins will cut the deficit to 7.
Dolphins 24.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready? 18 Rattler, it's down. 65, 79 Bronco. Hey, check that, street. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw on the run is complete.
The pass.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
1st and 10.
Go, Chap. Here we go, set. Hawk 70. Ready?
Now, faking the give, he'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
60 Eagle. Go.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson, as he's done so often this season, it's another sack, and he is up to 15 now on the year.
Stephanie. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. '70 Ranger. Hut.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Forced to his right. The ball comes out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Steelers getting ready to put this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
9-yard line.
On the ready. 70 Ranger. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19. Hut.
Willis to throw. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 30. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 61 yards.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
1st and 10.
A run out of the gun with Achan. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Once again, it's Achan. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Miami. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter.
31.
all even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Dragon 60. Shut up. Bronco Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Intercepted.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
70 Timberwolf. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Willis. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
A gain of 10 yards.
It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Down. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19. No. Check out.
Here's Willis. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Go.
Now Willis. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Here's a give to Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On the set.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
They'll drop to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Set up. Ready.
Throwing, Willis. And that is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Warrior 70. Down, go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Set. Set up.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days. And I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yardage. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
Come on, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. We got it. Ready?
Throwing, Willis. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 17
A gain of
yards.
17 to the 17-yard line.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Set go.
On 1st and 10, it's Achan. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Jamel Dean on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Down. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Achan. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about
A
done.
1-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Okay, ready.
This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. Set up.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Dolphins 41. Steelers
So the
31.
kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to
Steelers
about
take
the
over
20-yard
1st and
line.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
70 Rangers. Ready. 70 left. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Set go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll air it out down the middle. That's caught! And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to get back to a one-possession game. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And they are indeed back within 1 score. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Mustang Knight, Saturday. Hawk, go.
To throw, here's Willis. A ball deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. And the Dolphins are going to extend their lead.
Dolphins 48, Steelers
Down to the
34.
final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Bronco 80. '79 Bronco. Buffalo 18. Get up.
They'll look to throw. Forced out wide. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is brought in. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. They finish off the regular season in grand style. They are division champions. They'll get a home game next weekend in the wild card round of the NFL playoffs. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.